For most of my life, I've always heard those classic tropes. Video games are for children. Or why don't you find a productive hobby instead? Or the all-timer in my book, video games are just a waste of time. While all of these statements can be true or not, it's really dependent on you and your feelings. Now I know that might not be what you were expecting from a video literally titled A Love Letter to Video Games, but honestly, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and today, I want to share mine with all of you. Just for some background information on myself for any newcomers out there, I'm Prowler and I'm currently 35 years old, and my video game journey began back in the mid-90s with my Sega Genesis. Why is this relevant, you ask? Well, I almost consider myself a sibling of video games.
And you're gonna be he's gonna be my... Hug me, brother!
Essentially, we grew up together from the home entertainment days to what is present-day gaming, streaming, virtual reality, and so on and so on. From my perspective, it still feels like yesterday I was crying myself to sleep after seeing the first cutscene with a zombie in the first Resident Evil game. No, seriously, that messed me up for a long, long time. But now, I have to do double takes when I see the latest Call of Duty trailer because I honestly think it looks like the newest action movie coming out in theaters. Let's get back on track for a second. My whole point about growing up next to video games is I've seen the incredible innovations and I've also seen the absolute disasters that gaming can have. I've seen failed consoles, I've seen games that were rushed and bombed at launch, and I've seen DLC that was considered the most shameless cash grab in history. I've also seen franchises that will make the biggest fans cry with joy. I've seen games bring together communities through expos or conventions, but above all, I've seen happiness from video games. From young to old, there's a game or franchise or something out there for everyone to enjoy. Just look at Skyrim Grandma. I still remember playing Unreal Tournament late at night with my dad on what I'm pretty sure was dial-up internet back then, and those are some of my favorite memories that I will always cherish with him. We won't mention all the times I watched him play Duke Nukem though, since I clearly wasn't old enough for those shenanigans. At the end of the day, video games have evolved so much from a fun way to kill a couple of hours with your best friends. Now there's esports, and I think I even saw college scholarships for gaming. Where the heck was that for me 20 years ago? But my point is this, regardless of your feelings about video games today, or no matter where you are currently, think about what made you love gaming or video games in the first place. Maybe take a step back and play that retro game from years ago that you couldn't wait to get home from school and play all night long. Go buy that latest edition of Call of Duty or Madden and see if it's just as good from the first time you played that franchise. Do something to remember why you love video games. My hope is that whatever gave you that spark of joy from whenever gaming first came into your life, you can still reignite that flame of happiness today, especially in a world with constant negativity and overstimulation. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd love to share with me why you love video games, let me know in the comments below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another Sonic game to go play. See you next time.